Alright, so this is inside the LeadBlasta dashboard, and you can see here that we have got some tabs at the top. Across here we've got the app info, the theme, the icon, categories, etc, etc. Okay, so here's what we can do with this. This is set up initially to build Chrome extension apps, but now we have the ability to create Android apps from these same checklists that we're building within LeadBlasta. Okay, so LeadBlasta is building checklists if you're watching this and you're not familiar with it. Okay, so these checklists that we build are initially Chrome extensions, and you download a zip file, you re-upload that into the Chrome store, and you can send traffic to the Chrome store. It can get very, very easy rankings, or you can send some PPC traffic or social media traffic, etc. Okay, but what we can do also now is that once we have got our app built, you can see here it's got a different kind of design looking now because we put a new framework in here. It's looking a lot better, a lot nicer now. That we can turn this into Android apps. So this has been set up initially and it will export as a Chrome extension zip file. Now we want to make it also export, optionally export as an Android app version as well. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so I'm just going to click on here to enable Android app. Okay, just click on yes, and you will see once it refreshes that we have now got a new tab here at the top that says Android. Okay, so we've now got that extra tab up here at the top. Next we click on the Android, and here we can see that we've got a different form that we need to fill in here. Okay, so let's go through this. I'm going to call this one YouTube ads checklist. Okay, you can see I've got 25 characters max. 25 characters max. That is the limitations that we have in the Android Play Store. So I'm just going to keep this YouTube Android YouTube ads checklist. I could put something like this, put 2020, but I don't have enough space. Okay. Another thing that we've noticed as well is that using the branding name YouTube can be problematic. Now I did manage to get one through at one point where we were able to use the word YouTube, but probably it's going to be easier because we can always change it later, right? We can just call this Tube Ads Checklist. Okay, Tube Video Ads Checklist, for example. Video Ads Checklist. Okay, so that takes us to 24 characters. So you need to play around with that until you find something, but be careful with the branding here. Just be very, very, very careful with it. Company name, I'm just going to put my name in here. And here, whatever that you put in here, the company name, it will show in here as well. Okay. And so we come to the part here where we've got the Android sign-in key. Now this is going to be another form that we need to fill in, similar to the form that we filled in for the app info over here. That app info over here is basically to be used in the zip file for the Chrome extension. This one here we're going to do a separate one, and this is going to be for Android app. Okay, so we're going to click on here to create a new sign-in key, and you can see here that we can put in the first name and the last name. We can put in an organization name. We can put in a city. We can put in a state and the country code in here. I'm just going to leave that as it is. Everything is looking okay. I'll click on save. Okay. Probably I could have given that a better name. Just come back over here. See the alias name here. Probably I should have given it a name like that. Okay, so that it's easier to remember. Let's try that again. So YouTube ads. Right, okay, so now we've got that form done. You can see the Tony YouTube Ads Android sign-in key is there. It's got all that information, so we can click on save the Android settings, and that literally is all we need to do. Okay, that literally is it. Okay, so I basically refreshed the page there because it was taking a couple of minutes and still was spinning around. So the next part is that we're going to come over here into actions. Okay, in the actions, click on the drop down, and we're going to click here to send Android build request. Okay, send Android build request. Okay, and then we have this confirmation, so we just click on OK here. And now there's a couple of things that we can do. If we come over here to the apps, if I click on the drop down here, we can click on Android builds history. Okay, and here you will see your app will appear here, but that's been too soon. We need to give it a couple of minutes, and then we can come back and simply refresh the page. Okay, so that will appear whenever it is ready. So it's not here quite yet. You can see by the build date, and you can sort it by the build date as well. And also the second place where you can get it is if you go into actions. Okay, and you can see here view Android build history. So there's two places where you can get that. You can just click on that, and again we have to wait until it is ready, and when it's ready it's going to appear here. You can see here now we got a notification, it's built successfully, so we can just refresh. There's a green notification down the bottom there, and now we have got the YouTube video ads checklist. We've got signed and unsigned. We need the signed version, so we're just going to simply download this, and that is a zip file. Actually guys, I made a mistake. There's not a zip file, it's an APK file. What am I thinking? So it's an APK file that we will have saved into our hard drive. So I've got it in a folder, in my documents folder here, and we are going to upload this into the Android Play Store, and then we're going to fill in some details. So we will cover that in the next video. Okay, thank you for watching.